Hi and welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to explore a beautiful concept of Fourier transform, which is widely used in the field of signal processing. Before getting into the technical aspect of Fourier transform, let me first introduce about the analogy of Fourier transform and why we need this Fourier transform in real-time applications. Before that, let's start this video with a question. See how beautiful the nature is. The birds are enjoying with their music. Now I have one question. As a human, can we reproduce the same sound as these birds? Is it possible? Yes, we can, but with the help of a musical instrument such as piano. But do you know how? After watching this entire video, you will be able to understand the concept behind this. To understand this, let's start with the analogy of color of sunlight. What is the color of sunlight? Is it a pure white color? If it is so, then what about its decomposition? The answer for all these questions will be clear with the use of a prism experimentation. That is, when we pass the sunlight into a prism, the prism will then split the white light into a spectrum of colors, that is WIPGR. Moreover, after performing the inverse operation, we can revert back the white light from this color spectrum. The next analogy is food and dishes. Whenever a food tastes good, then we will immediately ask, who did this? How you did this? What about its composition of ingredients? Really, it's like a black box. But when we know the answers for all these questions, then we can also prepare the same food with almost equal taste. Now it's the correct time to know about what is meant by a mathematical transform. By nature, all the signals are available in time domain. But for better understanding and analysis, we need to convert the signals in time domain to frequency domain. For this conversion, we need a prism-like component, that is mathematical transform. And one among the best example is Fourier transform. We can apply this Fourier transform for converting a signal from time domain to frequency domain for performing better analysis. Now let us consider this time domain signal. After applying Fourier transform, we will plot the magnitude spectrum like this. From this magnitude spectrum, what we can infer? Each peaks in magnitude spectrum corresponds to a sinusoidal waveform with a different frequency and amplitude. That is, the magnitude spectrum plot will give us the composition of different sinusoids that are required to reconstruct the signal. That's the thing Fourier exactly proposed. That is, we can characterize or decompose any real-time signal only in terms of either sine or cosine waveforms. Now it's the time to talk about the history of Fourier transform. The Fourier transform was proposed by a French mathematician, Joseph Fourier, in the year of 1822. Now we are in 2021, but still we are using this Fourier transform in several fields such as signal processing. Now we can ready to answer the starting question. If we record a singing of bird with a 20 millisecond duration means, then its time domain plot is looking like this. Now if Fourier transform is applied, then we will get the magnitude spectrum plot like this. Herein the first spike corresponds to a sinusoid of 500 Hz with a magnitude of 8, and the next peak corresponds to a sinusoid of 700 Hz with a magnitude of 6. Similarly, the last peak corresponds to a sinusoid of 1300 Hz with a magnitude of 4. Now, the interesting thing is, when we sum up all these 4 sinusoids having different frequency and amplitude, then we will get the exact original sound. In this way, we can use this Fourier transform for reconstructing any kind of signals in real time. To get more insight on Fourier transform, let us check this web demo. For this, I am going to consider a complicated waveform that includes a square wave with some sinusoidal peaks like this and with the abnormal peaks also. So anyway, it is a complicated waveform I am going to consider for this example. As said by Fourier, we can characterize this signal using only sinusoids with the different frequency and amplitude. Let us check. Herein, this is the original signal and this blue color is the approximated reconstructed signal after applying Fourier transform. Now for the approximation, I have included only one sine wave. See here, now I am going to slowly increasing it to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. See the impact on the approximation. Here it is note that we need to include more different sinusoids for getting better approximation. Over this, the first sinusoid is termed as fundamental sinusoidal waveform. It is the most wanted one for the reconstruction. What about the other things? The other things are termed as harmonics. These harmonics are the simple multiples of this fundamental sinusoidal waveform. Thus, by using this Fourier transform, we can approximate any kind of real-time signal. That's what this Fourier transform is quite popular in signal processing domain. And one more added advantage is, by using this Fourier transform, we can get the important parts of the signal. Thereby, Fourier transform is also used in signal compression.